going on? Oh, Jesus Christ, this is bad. This is bad. What's going on, you guys? Your boy Big Dog back with another one take review, and this is my review for Bird Box. Listen, uh, I just watched this movie last night, and so listen, I know everybody else is probably doing this with like the blindfold on. They probably just doing it with the thumbnail on, but I went just that. I don't even know if I'm looking at the camera. If I'm being honest with you guys right now. The feeling of just being completely in the dark has to be horrific. So if you think about the movie like this, the movie is that much better for you. Okay, but considering the fact you see what all goes on, it's not you don't get the same experience. This movie is pretty much starring Sandra Bullock, Sarah Paulson, Travate. Listen, I have a list, but what I didn't think, I don't even know if this is the right side. I have a list of the actors in this. But I didn't realize I didn't think about the fact that I was gonna have a blindfold on during this whole review. So yeah, either way it go, it's about Sarah Paul. Sarah Paulson plays this. I mean, no, not Sarah Paulson. Sandra Bullock plays this character, this pregnant woman who's about to have a single. She's already a single mother, and she's about to have a kid. And right before she gets ready to have her kid, these monsters come and they pretty much have the ability to once you look at them, they give you this urge to kill yourself. All right. Now, I know a lot of people that are comparing this to A Quiet Place, rightfully so. It's kind of to say Sarah Paulson, oh my God, Sandra Bullock pregnant, Emily Blunt was pregnant. You got this thing going on with these monsters, and that one you can talk, and this one you can't see really. You know what I'm saying? They don't go in the house though for some reason, and which I think is kind of a thing that I think hurts this film a little bit. Overall, I would have to say I think I like A Quiet Place more. But when I was watching this, there are some moments of like deep tension and some moments in it where you're watching you're really nervous to what's about to happen to the people in this movie. And I think that really helps it because like this is crazy to walk around not being able to see all day every day and hearing things and because the monsters are very like smart, they manipulate people, and there's certain twists in this film that I really enjoyed that gave the monsters an extra edge, which they kind of you were looking like, oh shit, I didn't get that. And Sandra Bullock does a terrific job in this film. I think she carries it because you, when you first see a character, you kind of wonder like, what kind of person is this? And then as the film progresses, you start to learn a little bit more about her, and you know what I'm saying, a little bit about her background. Because as soon as this shit hits, the I guess the epidemic I would call it. As soon as it hits, you're like, oh well, fuck everybody's fucked, and you think to yourself like, how would you react? Me just sitting here doing this review with a blindfold on is bothering me. Like I'm not gonna even lie, it's honestly bothering me. I use most of my time to see. I have to have my eyes open unless I'm asleep. So not having them open right now is kind of bothering me. I don't even know if somebody like behind the camera like making faces at me. It could be a crowd of people watching me doing this review outside right now. I don't know, uh, and that's how it's kind of. But that's why I think the biggest weakness in this film is in A Quiet Place. You're quiet the entire time because you in your mind you thinking if you make a sound, you fuck too. You know what I'm saying? But in this, you don't. Your eyes are open so you sees what's going on. And another issue with this, you don't ever get to see the monsters in this film. So I think that was kind of bothered me because I'm like, is it just a figment of their imagination, or is this are there really things out there? You see pictures of people who, or a person who drew them, but you don't know if they're necessarily real because you never get to see the monsters. And like I said, I know, like I said, I hate to keep comparing this to A Quiet Place because I like looking at films for what they are. But that's when I'm comparing the two. That's the one thing because A Quiet Place I'm watching and I'm quiet. This I'm watching it, but I'm seeing everything, and that's the biggest thing. You can't really just use your imaginations to be like, oh, I have my eyes closed and I'm walking. You don't, you can't really do that now. Listen, if this was like a virtual reality type thing where I have to walk around in a certain place and then I'm hearing shit, I would probably be scared. I definitely would be scared. But you know, this is not, and I get to view everything. The biggest thing about this movie is the fact that they can't see, but I can as a viewer. You know what I'm saying? So, and A Quiet Place, you can talk during the film, but it gives you kind of a feeling like you don't want to. Uh, there was like some things that happened in this that I really really enjoyed. There are some characters that I really really hated in this. You know what I'm saying? For certain things that they did. And it wasn't like any. I think the character that I hated was kind of meant for you to hate. It wasn't like anybody was like, "Oh, you're supposed to care for this character." No, it was people you were supposed to hate. Uh, I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the, but the ending wasn't bad for me. It ending made a lot of sense to me. But when it ended, I just kind of felt like it ended. And I'm kind of like, oh well, shoot, what happens next? Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of left slightly unfulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Slightly unfulfilled. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. It's like it's on Netflix. I mean, come on. I think a lot of people would like this, and like spend 10 minutes walking around your house with a blindfold on. I promise you, it's like one of these scariest things because people will start putting feathers on you and you freaking out. Like not being able to see is one thing. So when you use your imagination and you think about this film, it's really really good. But considering the fact that you actually get to just see what's going on around them, and the fact you never get to see the monsters in the film, kind of hurts it. But overall, I think with the strong performance from Sandra Bullock and overall pretty good story in my opinion. Uh, like there's some dope ass moments in this. I like it a lot. I truly truly enjoyed it. So I have to give it like from like the things I said, I would probably give Bird Box a B minus. You guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.